What if I told you that everything you're seeing right now is a carefully edited version of reality? Not by a computer, not by artificial intelligence, by your own brain. Every second, your eyes collect an enormous amount of information from the world around you, far more than you could ever consciously process. If your brain showed you everything exactly as it is, you'd be overwhelmed almost instantly. So instead, it does something incredible. It simplifies reality. It fills in missing details. It ignores information it thinks isn't important. And sometimes, it completely invents things that don't exist at all. Before we continue, I want you to answer one question in the comments. Do you think your brain shows you reality exactly as it is? Or do you think it's constantly tricking you? Type reality or illusion below. By the end of this video, you might completely change your mind. The reason this happens comes from one of the most fascinating discoveries in psychology, Gestalt principles. These are the hidden rules your brain uses to organize chaos into meaning. Without them, the world would be nothing more than random colors, disconnected shapes, scattered sounds, and meaningless movement. Yet somehow, your brain transforms all of that noise into a stable reality that feels completely natural. Let's start with something strange. Imagine looking at a circle with several pieces missing. Logically, you should only see separate fragments. But that's not what happens. Your brain instantly connects the pieces and shows you a complete circle. The missing parts were never there, yet your mind creates them automatically. You don't decide to do it. You don't even notice it happening. Your brain makes the decision before you're aware of it.
Now, think about the last time you looked at clouds. Have you ever spotted an animal, a face, maybe even an entire scene? For a moment, it feels obvious. You can clearly see it. But here's the strange part. The image wasn't actually in the clouds. The clouds were just random shapes. Your brain searched through the chaos, found something familiar, and built a pattern from almost nothing. And when it comes to faces, your brain becomes almost unstoppable. Humans are so good at recognizing faces that we see them absolutely everywhere. In electrical outlets, in the front of cars, in buildings, in mountains. People have reported seeing faces in toast, vegetables, tree bark, and even on other planets.
One of the most famous examples happened on Mars. Decades ago, a photograph appeared to show a giant human face staring out from the Martian surface. The image spread around the world. Some people believed it was evidence of an ancient civilization. Others thought it was proof of alien life. But when better cameras captured the same location years later, the mysterious face disappeared. It was never a face at all, just rocks and shadows arranged in a way that fooled millions of human brains. Think about that for a second. Millions of people looked at the same image and saw something that didn't exist. Not because they were unintelligent, not because they were careless, but because their brains were doing exactly what they evolved to do.
And that's where things get really interesting. Your brain wasn't designed to show you reality. It was designed to help you survive. Imagine you're walking through a forest thousands of years ago. Suddenly, you notice movement in the bushes. Your brain has two options. It can spend several seconds carefully analyzing every detail, or it can instantly assume there's danger and make you react. If it turns out to be the wind, no big deal. But if it's a predator and you hesitate, that mistake could be fatal. Over thousands of generations, evolution rewarded brains that found patterns quickly. Speed mattered more than perfect accuracy.
Seeing danger where there wasn't any was usually safer than missing danger when it was real. As a result, your brain became a pattern-detecting machine. In fact, it's so powerful that it often finds patterns even when no pattern exists. But seeing things that aren't there is only the beginning, because your brain has another ability that's even more shocking. It doesn't just create information,
it can completely hide information that's right in front of your eyes. And in the next part, you're going to discover
Memory
an
isn't a
experiment
file we
so
replay.
unbelievable
It's a
that
story
even after
we
seeing it with your
reconstruct,
own eyes,
rearranging
you
the
probably won't believe
fragments
your
every
brain
time.
could be fooled that easily.
A few moments ago, I told you that your brain can create information that doesn't exist. But what if I told you it can also erase information that does? One of the most famous psychology experiments proved exactly that. Participants were asked to watch a video and count basketball passes between players. Sounds simple, right? Everyone focused carefully and believed they wouldn't miss anything. Then something unbelievable happened. A person in a gorilla suit walked directly through the middle of the scene, stopped, beat their chest, and walked away. Not hidden, not in the background, right in front of everyone. Yet thousands of people never noticed the gorilla at all. Their brains simply erased it from reality.
This phenomenon is called inattentional blindness. When your brain focuses on one thing, it can become
Our
surprisingly
perception of
blind
reality
to
is far more
everything else.
fragile than we
Your
realize.
eyes may see it,
Here, straight
but your
lines
conscious
bend
mind
and parallel
never
planes
notices
collide.
it.
Your brain
Have you
creates
ever
the world
searched for
you
your
see.
phone while holding it? Looked for your glasses when they were already on your head? Walked into a room and forgotten why? Your brain isn't malfunctioning, it's filtering. Every second, it's deciding what deserves your attention and what can safely be ignored. The problem is that sometimes it ignores things that seem impossible to miss.
Now, let's go back to Gestalt principles. Your brain doesn't just organize shapes, it organizes experiences. Think about movies. You're actually watching hundreds of still images flashing one after another, yet you see smooth movement. Think about music. Individual notes become melodies. Random sounds become emotions. Every second, your brain takes separate pieces of information and combines them into something meaningful. Without even realizing it, your mind is constantly filling gaps, connecting fragments, and building a reality that feels complete.
And here's the truly mind-blowing part. Reality feels seamless. It feels obvious. But that's only because your brain is doing an incredible amount of work behind the scenes. Some neuroscientists argue that what we experience isn't reality itself. It's a model of reality created by the brain. Imagine trying to consciously notice every sound around you, every sensation on your skin, every object in your peripheral vision, and every reflection of light entering your eyes. It would be impossible. Your brain has to simplify the world so you can function.
Which leads to a fascinating question. If your brain constantly decides what you notice, what you ignore, and what patterns you recognize, how much of your reality is truly objective? Maybe that's why two people can witness the same event and remember it differently. Maybe that's why optical illusions work so well. Maybe that's why humans see faces in clouds and meaning in randomness. Because our brains aren't passive cameras recording reality. They're active creators, building reality every moment of every day.
The biggest illusion isn't that your brain sometimes sees things that aren't there. The biggest illusion is that you think you're seeing everything that is. Right now, your brain is filling gaps, filtering information, predicting what happens next, and constructing an entire version of reality before you're even aware of it. So let me ask you one final question. Are you seeing the world as it truly is? Or are you seeing the version your brain wants you to see? Write your answer in the comments, reality or illusion. And if this video changed how you think about your own mind, leave a like and subscribe. Because the deeper scientists explore the human brain, the stranger it becomes.